We are back with part 2 of the 5-pound minifigure lot. And just to recap from last week, it is the lot that we found the Ahsoka Tano Rebels headgear. Yeah, we will take a look at part 2 of it now. Links are in the description if you are interested in any of this stuff to the eBay store. And let's see what we find in part 2 of this lot. I think I didn't quite take half out in the first half, so we might have a little bit more than half of it here. And that is already not Lego. An interesting armor thing though. Curious what knockoff it is from. And that, with these parts here out, and that is an empty bag there, and we will move this stuff off to the side. And already finding some interesting stuff to start it off. Let's move this all to the side though, and might as well start off with this. We will check to see if it is real, and it is real. We are a lot of the special parts we're finding are real lately, and I am very happy for that, because quite often they aren't. But that is a Commander Gree helmet, very rare. There, that is a hunted head there from Ninjago, and this in here, I don't think it's a Knight of Ren. I know it might be, but I think that this here is just the one guy from Star Wars that is the one villain from the Han Solo set, I think, there. But it is surprisingly still has a little bit of value. I didn't think it did when I found it last time, but I'm pretty sure it does. Then we've got this one here. I don't think that those are the legs to them, but that one there, maybe we'll look that one up. Actually, I'm thinking it might be the one, CMF one, from the thing, or it could be one of the Polybag promo ones. We will check though. And it is El Dorado from the Lego movie. So it's not a CMF, about a $7 minifigure, and it came in an Anniversary Party Justice League pack. So, yeah, that's that one there. I think that Superman is cheaper than this one in the set, but otherwise this is the cheapest one in the set. But still not one that you find every day, so it's an interesting one nonetheless. Then we've got, I think that is the one Garmadon comma there. Then we've got a whole bunch of Nia parts. I think that is the dragon person's cloth piece there. And then we have, is that an original brown or is that a reddish brown? I think it's reddish brown cape, but lots of good parts on that. And then we've got an Indiana Jones here. I'm actually currently, just before this and right after this, I will be working on the Indiana Jones ones again. So we will see if this is in good condition for that, but it needs to get washed first and stuff like that. We got a Jack Sparrow. I think that's the Voodoo one or something. But I'm pretty sure that one has a bit of value. I haven't actually found it before. And then we've got another Jack Sparrow, although that is only for his torso and legs. This here is probably going to be brittle brown, but I can't remember. Actually, no, that is just another one of these. So it was another one of him. For a minute, I thought that might have been a Bane torso. Bane. Yeah, Cad Bane there, but I don't think it is. We've got a Lando headgear from his guard. Pretty solid one once you can complete them. Let's just move some of this stuff up so I don't do anything off screen. That's the torso. We found his head in the previous video, I believe. I can't remember his name, but interesting one there. I'm not sure if it's Blaze. But then we got some Rey legs there. We've got a Castle torso there. Real nice line. Naboo headgear. I think that's just the one thing, not too rare. Blacktron torso. Then we got a Speckle armor and helmet from Castle lying there. Got a Lloyd. I think that's deep stone. I'm not sure though, but most Lloyds from then are pretty good. And that head, oh no, that's not a head. That is a soccer ball that fell, and those ones there are actually decently valuable. So that is a nice one there. Princess Leia torso there. That head is not real Lego, but that is a Princess Leia torso. I doubt we'll get lucky enough to find the rare version of her hairpiece in here, but still something to keep an eye out for then. Got a classic and/or Luke torso, so that definitely got something on there. Not sure if that'll get washed off or not. Then we got a metallic silver not visor helmet there. Got fire chief helmet, and that's the fake armor from earlier, I believe. Got a Garmadon torso. Star Wars. That is Frankenstein. There. Another metallic silver headgear. Nice Forceman torso, though it's looking a little faded at the top there, and it's got the wrong arms and legs, but oh, Forceman is still a very nice thing to find. Got a Hero Cole. That is the one, I think it was Marion from Indiana Jones. The more difficult piece to find for that is the transparent red, I think it's tiara, that goes on her hairpiece. But we'll see if we have that somewhere, some of these in some of this lot or something. That is a Wolverine. Not sure if that's the correct legs or not. Is that even Lego? It is Lego. There's several versions of Wolverine. All of his versions used to be good, but then I think a few were released in the past like 5 years or so. So I'm not sure if that is one of those ones or one of the more interesting older ones. Futuron torso. Statue of Liberty torso. That is the Corn CMF, or actually no, that's I think that's the one that was released in the City set, not the CMF, and I think it is somewhat valuable. Got a red cape. Ninjago. Got a Golden Lloyd. That is a newer one, so it's not quite as valuable, but it is still a Golden Lloyd. And those are always good to get. We've got a Deep Stone J over there. I think that torso is from Overwatch, possibly the legs too. And something just fell, not sure where. Got a Indiana Jones torso. Nice Oriental torso. That line is a very nice one. I'm always happy to get more parts from that. I think that's Jurassic World. Ooh, that is a nice one. We've got an Indiana Jones idol. Very weird how these things seem to have a pattern. It might still be in here, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's right here. But yeah, just found one of those in a different lot. And so then we find another one now. Always interesting how that stuff seems to be in pairs for some reason. But definitely interesting there. And then Ice Planet. Those guys usually sell pretty fast. Ooh, got a mask here. Now the question is this real or is it fake? It is real, and it is a mask. Coolest Lego mold ever released. Not sure if that's one of the more valuable ones or not. Got Pirates of the Caribbean hairpiece and a Ray hairpiece. Lloyd torso. I hope that I wasn't calling that the Kozu head in the previous video. Got a hair here. That is, I believe, a Barris torso. Not too expensive. I think that's from the one Black Panther set. That is that going to be the plain dark gray torso? It is, so that means that is from the Oriental set. Swap those out with some dark gray hands, and that is a very rare torso. I think I just looked it up, and there is no monochrome dark gray and dark gray arm torso with yellow hands, only fully dark gray or dark gray torso, dark gray arms, and light gray hands, or dark gray torso, dark gray arms, and white hands, I believe. So interesting one there. Then we've got the crown of the king that we found in the previous video. The this here is the one from the set, I believe, not the CMF, and that one there, he just needs his lime legs, and that is a very solid one there, and so that is always nice to get. And then two versions of the bus driver here from Harry Potter. Actually, are those the same one, maybe? Let's take a look here. Yeah, those might be the same, and just the incorrect head. Yeah, I think it's just an incorrect head on the one. Can't remember that guy's name. Green short cape that is badly damaged. That is quite the damage on that. Got an NRG Kai, and just missing his headgear, but I'm pretty sure I've actually got his headgear somewhere. So that is a very solid one then. Not quite as valuable as the J NRG though. And I just moving the bag and realized that there's still a helmet, a hat and a baseball bat attached to it. But let's grab a container and get a little bit of this stuff off the table. Oh, one of the heads fell. But yeah, got some stuff in that container. We'll put that over there. Another Frankenstein. Then Chima head, Ninjago torso, and Ninjago armor. That is not Lego there. Tan Mohawk might have a little value. Thinking that isn't Lego. There. Definitely looks hand-drawn. Interesting thing there. Another Indiana Jones, unless that's the same one that we saw earlier. Then definitely interesting one there. Not Lego. All transparent clear parts. Can't even remove the head. The legs are removable. Yeah, definitely not anything where because Lego doesn't really release stuff like that. Though they have recently been having some transparent minifigure parts on some of the minifigures, but not complete ones like that. Mr. Freeze torso. Chima head. Ninjago torso. Calendar Man. This guy's helmet used to be very rare and expensive, but it was finally re-released. We were all expecting a re-release at some point, and yeah, it happened like a year or so ago. But his helmet still has a bit of value, though most of it is now gone. Got an Ezra torso, and I don't think that's his head, but still an Ezra torso. Can't go wrong with that. Star Wars torso, those ones there are usually pretty decent. The medium nougat pilot ones. Got a Zane head wrap, also used on, name is escaping me, but the one bounty hunter in Star Wars, and it's very difficult to get that head wrap in good condition because it's almost always yellowed and stuff. And then another Scooby-Doo minifigure here. That's Dr. Nabib, I think it is, head on some other parts. So it's not as it is in the set. So that is technically from two different Scooby-Doo minifigures. So very nice there. One of the Elf minifigures from like the Elf line. And some of those have a bit of value. So always good to check up on those ones. At least I think some of them do. I'm not entirely sure though. Then we got a Lion Knight from the Coolest Castle line of released kingdoms. There. Indiana Jones ring minifigure. It's usually a pretty solid one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle torso. We got Bane from Superheroes, and that one there is his more valuable form, I believe. Got a armor piece that is Speckle, set in the container. First Order Walker pilot, I believe. That is Zeke from Scooby-Doo, so another Scooby-Doo part. One of those helmets there. It is fake, but I'm trying to remember what it's from. It's very familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen it several times before. We have a Kylo Ren helmet. Those ones there are pretty solid. And then, can't remember the name, but I believe that is the one Harry Potter one that used to be very, very valuable. I think it still has some pretty solid value, but it has been re-released a few times with modern versions, but still is decently valuable, I believe. We got a Speckle halberd. Jungle Robe Lloyd. It is real, so that is good. Jungle Robe of all of the ninjas, always very good to get. Shaggy torso. Hunted head. Then got a cap from the Indiana Jones soldier. Another Indiana Jones soldier. Another shaggy hairpiece. Chima minifigure. That is not supposed to be rattling, but whenever you see that, it's usually because someone put something in the legs. Surprisingly a common thing. I believe that this is Deadshot here, and this one is looking to be in decent condition. I remember I thought I said that when I found him last time, but he ended up being in absolutely horrible condition. And then looking here, that is the wrong hands, but that is a classic Spider-Man torso. I believe that's it's got a crack on the back and a few dings. Let's see if we can kind of pick it up. And I do want to check that one because I'm not sure if it's that one or if there is an older version yet. But we'll check that out because weirdly enough, just like the other one, I also found this torso a little while back. And so it's weird how it's always like the back-to-back stuff. But yeah, this here, looking on Bricklink, the torso has sold at $51.76 at the cheapest, and someone paid $148 for it brand new. But on average, it is 60 to 90 bucks. We'll check what the complete minifigure goes for. It is $100 to $127, and the head is common because I believe that his head was released on a racing minifigure thing a while back. And then we got a helmet from Rohirrim from Lord of the Rings, and I believe it's real because we found his real torso. I'll look a bit closer later. And then we got another of the cloth pieces from Garmadon. Got another soccer ball. I believe that is the not Green Goblin, Mars Goblin or something. I can't remember, from superheroes, Marvel, DC stuff. Nia. Got the Air Pirate from Indiana Jones. That one has a bit of value as well. A lot of the Indiana Jones stuff has some nice value, so that's good. We've got the Padme Amidala. This here's a more recent version of her, but still has some good value. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be short leg, medium legs on that one, or not. Got a Darth Vader head. Another Pearl Dark Gray helmet, and it's another one of the more modern ones because it has the more micro printing around the sides. I think that is the helmet for Dr. Nabib from Scooby-Doo. That is another one of the Kai torsos there from a more modern spinner set. Not quite as valuable, but then we've got, let's see if we can remove the hair piece. That is a Ghost. Those ones are always very good to get. And then we got a Sabine torso here. Not seeing her dark red helmet anywhere in here, though. I'm not even sure if it's from that set or from the other one, or if it's just the same torso for both. A Ghoul from Ninjago. Nova Pilot. I think that was around 10-15 bucks on that. Another Friends minifigure. skeleton there, Zane legs, Batman head, and Pirates of the Caribbean torso. That is a good torso to get though, because that guy sells relatively fast for like 20-30 bucks or something. But yeah, I believe that is the end of this lot. So yeah, let me know down below what your favorite minifigure is from this lot. And yeah, we should be back next week with another minifigure lot video.